Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for July. Hope everybody's well. I would like to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Gemini, so just take what resonates for you guys, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse, so if it's resonating, get in where you fit in, but as always, Gemini, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Gemini? Gemini. All right, Gemini, you are starting out with the Hermit in the reverse. You have the Priest, and you have the Chariot. All right, so these are all major arcana. So whatever is taking place for you this week is something that is relatively big. It's these are not like small everyday kind of things. So you're going through something that is definitely pretty big. I feel like you've had some realizations here. I feel like with the Hermit in reverse, you've been thinking. You've been kind of pulled back. You've been doing a lot of thinking, trying to figure things out, trying to get answers. I feel like you have. I feel like you know, some things have been revealed to you. Many of these things could have been regarding something that is very spiritual as well. There is a sense of exposure, though, with regard to, you know, maybe some secrets have been revealed, or you've learned something about someone else. And this is causing you to decide to move forward with the Chariot. So it's apparent to me that, you know, you may have even been waiting, trying to figure things out, not really even getting out very much, just thinking about things. And now your answer here is to move forward. And I do feel like you're moving forward in a very successful manner. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Gemini's energy, please. Somebody could be telling you something this week as well, Gemini, about a situation or about somebody that's going to lead you to success. So if somebody is coming towards you with information, be open, be listening, because it could be the answer to some problems that you've been trying to figure out. So the energy that is in your energy, we have the Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Nine of Wands. So this is somebody who is seeing something much more clearly. There's a sense here of clarity that's happening. Clarity about what? Well, clarity about a very painful ending here. This person has gone through an extreme amount of pain. They may have felt very betrayed. And it could have been in this connection or elsewhere. And I feel like they're tired. They just want to be happy. This person just wants to be happy. And I do feel like they're looking at you as happiness. With the Nine of Wands, they feel constricted. They feel tied down. They feel tired and weary of, you know, lessons that are being learned and things that they're going through. Let me see. You could have children with this person for some of you. Let me see the energy between Gemini and this person. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's still love here, but nobody's expressing it. Yeah, there's been a lot of love here, but no one's expressing it. I feel like you think about this person a lot. Let me see. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer sign. Show me what's affecting this connection. Show me what's affecting this connection. Knave of Swords. Ace of Wands. You might be checking up on this person, seeing what it is that they're up to, wondering if they're in a new connection. I do see, or wondering if they are, you know, open to a new connection with you. There's something here that's going to be revealed to you about this person this week. So you're going to see something, or somebody's coming to you with some information, and it's going to be major. So I would be very, very much listening, or, you know, keeping up. If somebody says, hey, I need to tell you something, I'm not saying you need to respond back, but I would definitely keep my ears open, because there's something that's going to be revealed to you this week, and it's pretty major, because you have, you know, all major arcana here. And it could have to do with either that this person wants a new beginning with you, or it could be that this person has had a new beginning. I can see you're curious about them. Let me see. It's almost like you're kind of going on about your life and, you know, and your own bliss here, Gemini. But at the same time, you're still keeping up with what's going on with this person. So let me see. For some of you, this person in your energy is going through a painful ending right now, or there could have been a painful ending between the two of you, but there's still a lot of passion here. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome between Gemini and this person. The Knave of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is moving towards you, but they're moving very slow. I'm getting the impression here, Gemini, that this person is disappointed. They're disappointed. There's a sense of them moving towards you in a stable, very stable manner, but they're moving slow, slow, slow. I do see communication between you and this person. You could be moving forward, though. We're going to have to clarify, because you could be moving forward with somebody new yourself with this Knave of Wands. Yeah, but I do see communication. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. Yeah, that makes me think that you're taking a leap of faith. You're moving forward. There's something that's going to be revealed about this person, or about the way things ended between the two of you, that's going to make you say, okay, now I can move forward. Now I have the answers that I want. And the Fool is a new beginning, either with this person or with somebody new, but it looks like it's somebody new. Let's clarify, though. Why is the Hermit in reverse? Why is the Hermit in reverse for Gemini? Four of Swords reversed and Justice in reverse. You may be talking with this person, and if you are, it's likely to be either about something that has occurred between the two of you that you felt was wrong, something that somebody is going to reveal to you or you're going to find. But there's a sense here of things being unbalanced because, you know, there was wrongdoing. There was a sense of being treated wrong. You haven't received justice in the situation. You've been trying to figure this out. If you do talk with this person, it's likely after a period where there's been silence. Now, I don't see them, you know, coming towards you with that communication. I see somebody else, actually. Somebody else is bringing you information. Let me see. Let's see why the Priest is here. That would be the Hierophant. So this is somebody that you have had an ending with. All right, Page of Wands reversed. Now down here, it's in the upright, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So you may feel that you may have cut this person out, or they may have cut you out. I feel like, again, there's been a lack of communication since the ending here, but something is going to be revealed, and I feel like it's either something you see possibly on social media, or you run into somebody, but I feel like it really feels like somebody's bringing you information. It's a piece of the puzzle that you have been missing, that you didn't have. And it's gonna be an eye-opener for you. I definitely feel like there's something you're finding out that's gonna make you say, no, this is not what I want to be doing. And it's almost like you decide to fully cut this person out, ending any communication. You could have also had an ending with somebody newer in your energy recently. Let me see the Chariot for Gemini. Oh, yeah, you're leaving them out in the cold. Five of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse, deciding that there's no balance here. Deciding to move forward because it is unbalanced. You're leaving this person out in the cold. You're cutting them out. And it's really going to be based upon something that you either see yourself or somebody tells you, but it's that piece of the puzzle you've been missing. And I see you moving forward. Now, this person could have cut you out in the past and made you feel abandoned or isolated. But regardless, I see you moving forward, and I feel like you're moving towards someone new. Maybe somebody even that you in the past were not moving towards. Like maybe you were like, no, I should just wait for this person. I'm telling you, there's going to be some information that fills in that piece of the puzzle, and I see you moving forward. Let me see this person's energy. Show me the sun. Why is the sun here for the person in Gemini's energy? The Chariot in reverse. And the Queen of Cups. They don't want you to move forward. This person is still in love with you. This person still sees you as happiness. I feel like there's been a breakup or a split here between the two of you. There's even been a lack of communication. This person, see, you have the Chariot here. This person does not want you to move forward. They see you as happiness. They still love you, but they're not expressing that currently. Why is the Ten of Swords here? They feel like they can't move forward from this connection, and they don't want you to either. Page of Pentacles. The Lovers in reverse. So the painful ending this person went through is they feel like you didn't choose them. They felt like you didn't choose them. I see the ending. It looks like it was a marriage or a long-term connection. And I do feel like this person, they're hoping that you will offer them a new beginning. They just don't want you to move forward. I feel like you are going to communicate with this person, though. There is going to be some communication, but it's not going to be very big from their side. You're wanting to communicate, Gemini, in order to get justice. You feel like there's been no justice in this situation. Two of Cups. Yeah, this person does not want you to move forward. Three of Coins. They feel like you are their soulmate. You are their person. They want to bring this back together. They're hoping that it will slowly move towards a foundation again. I feel like this is what they're waiting for. But they're tired. They're tired. So I'm not sure exactly what has happened. Let's see what it is that you're either hearing or discovering. First, let's look at the energy between Gemini and this person. Because I feel like even though they don't want you to move forward, you are going to. Yeah, Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. This person is very worried about what kind of decision you're going to make. So it's like they realize that you still have feelings and emotions for them. And they definitely do for you. And I feel like they're all up in their head. They think about you a lot, but they aren't expressing those emotions and feelings. There's a feeling like, it's almost like they feel constricted, that they can't move towards you, that they can't, open up to you emotionally. The decision is definitely yours with regard to this situation. So I feel like you've been kind of on the fence, You may even be on the fence about, do you want to come and try to make, balance things out with this person, or do you not? There's a lot of hidden emotion that's going on, but nobody is revealing their feelings or emotions. Let me see what's affecting the connection. Show me what's affecting the connection between Gemini and this person. All right, so we have the Magician in the reverse. We have the Star card. And we have the Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, they're very unhappy. So, I feel like you go back and forth about whether or not you want to balance this out, whether or not you want to heal this connection. Sometimes you feel hopeful, other times you feel like, no. And what's really gonna be the deciding factor is there's something here that's either going to be told to you by another party, a friend perhaps, I don't know, but or maybe it's something that you see, but it's like at that point you're going to feel like this person was manipulating you, that, you know, that it's just never going to manifest the way you want it to. And I feel like whatever this is that's revealed, you shut it down. You shut everything down. So there's something that's coming out this week that's going to be your deciding factor. Yeah, this person in your energy may know that you're moving on, that you're moving towards another connection, and they're very unhappy about it as well because they wanted you to choose them, and they feel like you haven't. Show me the outcome for Gemini. Show me the outcome for Gemini. The Emperor in reverse, the Four of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Swords reversed. So I do feel like this situation is going to spin out of control, or you're going to feel like it is. I feel like you're deciding not to take any action towards this person. You're going to release and let them go, realizing it's an unbalanced situation, and it creates imbalance within you. And I feel like at this point, you're like, no, this is not for me. You're going to leave this person out in the cold, and you're moving forward. And it does look like you're moving forward towards a new person or a new connection. Somebody that you may have felt a spark with, but in the past you kind of denied it because you may have been thinking, should I work things out with this person or not? There is information you're going to get this week that's going to be a deciding factor in that. Now, the person that's in your energy here, I feel like it's going to make them angry because they were hoping that this would slowly come back together. They feel like you are their soulmate. This person is in a lot of pain. They're very tired, and they want to work things out with you. So when you kind of put the final peg in that coffin, I feel like it's going to make them angry. Yeah. And they're going to block you because at the end, or you may block them, at the end or bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. That's a blockage. That's either physically blocking this person, which you may very well do as you move forward towards someone new, or they could be blocking you because they're angry. But there's definitely any communication that had begun gets shut down, and I feel like you're starting something new. So, but this person does not want you to move forward. Yeah, they really don't. Show me any messages. That did not feel right, so let me try that again. Show me messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. These cards are really big and they're awkward to shuffle. My hands are small. All right, so let's see what we have. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, Gemini. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.